Excellencies, distinguished delegates. As you would be aware, I undertook an official visit to Haiti on the 20th and 21st of November. One visit that I am convinced was immensely important, not only for the UN membership, but for me personally, as Haiti is a member of the Caribbean Community, CARICOM, of which Trinidad and Tobago is a founding member. Upon my return and having reflected on what I witnessed and heard, I felt a heavy duty of responsibility to organize this exceptional informal briefing to afford me the opportunity to share with you my feedback from this important visit. Very often I hear the encouragement by member states for the President of the General Assembly to ensure coordination with the presidents of the Security Council and ECOSOC within the confines of their respective mandates. This encouragement has been echoed, among other platforms, in the debates on the revitalization of the General Assembly, and most recently during the Gayap Dialogues that I have organized during the 78th session. In this regard, I am delighted to inform you that I have already initiated the monthly meetings with the presidents of both bodies. Today, I also have the pleasure to be joined by my colleagues, the President of the Security Council and the President of ECOSOC. I sincerely thank them for accepting my invitation to join this informal briefing, and I look forward to hearing their insights. Importantly, today's informal briefing is not only an occasion to showcase the fact that, if we really mean it, there can in fact be coordinated action among the three principal UN organs, that is, the General Assembly, the Security Council, and ECOSOC. This informal briefing also offers my colleagues and I the opportunity to demonstrate collaborative leadership by the GRULAC member states on an issue so critical to our region, as GRULAC permanent representatives are concurrently holding the presidencies of these principal organs during the month of December. It would be remiss on my part not to express my heartfelt appreciation to the permanent representative of Haiti, His Excellency Mr. Antonio Rodriguez, and the government of Haiti for facilitating the visit and for their warm reception and generous hospitality. My appreciation also goes to the SRSG, Ms. Salvador and her team, as well as UN country team family in Haiti, without whose enthusiastic support the visit would not have been possible. The main objective of my visit was threefold. First, to demonstrate solidarity with the Haitian leadership and with the Haitian people, and to reassure them that the international community has not abandoned them in their very challenging circumstances. Second, to shine a brighter spotlight on the multifaceted political, security, and humanitarian situation gripping the country in order to spur meaningful action by the United Nations and the international community at large, as also called for by many leaders during the general debate in September, especially from my own region. And third, to engage firsthand with the Haitian political leaders, civil society representatives, and other key stakeholders to encourage their commitment to national reconciliation and mutual dialogue, paving the way forwards towards free, fair, credible, and inclusive elections and the restoration of the rule of law and democratic institutions that enjoy the confidence of the Haitian people. In this context, I am delighted to report that on the side of the interim government, I had very productive bilateral meetings with Prime Minister Ariel Henry, Foreign Minister Jean-Victor Genusus, Justice Minister Emily Profete-Millet, and Women's Affairs Minister Sophia Lorios. In addition, I took the opportunity of my visit to join a working lunch kindly hosted by the Special Representative of the Secretary General, Salvador, which included the President of the High Transition Council, Madame Mirland Manigat, also former First Lady of Haiti, who still wields the respect of many Haitians. I also had an opportunity to engage with representatives of the various political parties in one meeting, as well as separately with Haitian civil society representatives. On the United Nations side, I held substantive meetings with the UN country team, which also featured the Special Representative of the Secretary General and her deputy, and I am delighted that SRSG Salvador has accepted my invitation to offer some remarks at this briefing virtually. The SRSG and her team and DSS representatives, as well as the country team, did not only share with me the substantive work they are forcefully doing, but I was also apprised of the overall security situation in the country and the provincial and regional security levels as per the established security operating standards. Distinguished colleagues, if there was one single and dominating key word that emerged in all of my conversations, it is security. The lack of security due to the prevalence of the harrowing terror unleashed by marauding gangs clearly impacts every aspect of the daily lives of the Haitian people. Uncontrollable violence has robbed and continues to rob the Haitian people of their freedoms and rights, and it is stifling the country's path to sustainable development. I heard depressing accounts about schools housing people internally displaced by gang violence, and these institutions are supposed to be bastions of education, not shelters. I heard sad incidents of parents kidnapped for ransom while taking their children to school. I heard alarming reports of the loss of some 40%, I repeat, 40% of Haiti's healthcare workers who have left the country in hopes of finding a brighter future elsewhere. I heard of the brain or skills drain of security and law enforcement personnel who should be securing Haiti, migrating in droves for better paying jobs elsewhere. And devastatingly, I was deeply moved to hear about women and girls subject to brutal sexual violence, with many living in a cycle of fear and trauma. It is with great sadness and anger that I recount these reality encounters to you today. This violence in Haiti clearly needs to stop. And we cannot be credible as the UN and the international community to just look the other way. These issues cut to the very heart of the UN's founding mission, to save succeeding generations from the scourge of war. In Haiti, war is in the streets, with people fighting against hunger, preventable disease, and unjustifiably rampant and deadly insecurity. They are equally fighting for a safer, more just, and prosperous life for themselves and their children. They are fighting to provide quality education for their children and youth, just like any other parent would do and wish for their children. Nonetheless, I was heartened when I paid a visit to a school and saw the hopes in the faces of the pupils I met at l'École Nationale République des États-Unis d'Amérique. Indeed, this was a highlight of my trip, as the boys and girls embodied the unbridled potential within all of us to build a better world. As I have decided to do during my visits, I have donated copies of the UN Charter to the school, hoping it will inspire curiosity among these children to remain hopeful that all is not lost, because the United Nations is here to support and to stand with them to achieve a better future. Excellencies, it bears repeating, the deployment of the multinational security support mission authorized by the Security Council on the 2nd of October is awaited with great urgency by many in Haiti, including the political parties and civil society groups. Because the 28 November report by the UN Human Rights Office and the UN Integrated Office in Haiti finds the gangs not only control 80% of Port-au-Prince, the capital, they have spread even further to rural areas previously considered safe, killing, raping, kidnapping, and destroying property. I express my deepest thanks to the government of Kenya for demonstrating leadership of this critical mission, as well as other countries that have pledged or are planning to contribute to this peace and security initiative. I am encouraged by the coordinated preparations among the countries involved, as this is absolutely vital to achieving an effective outcome for such a delicate mission. As this mission prepares to deploy, it is equally important that Haiti's civil and political actors intensify efforts to find a sustainable political solution that will allow for the restoration of democratic institutions and thus create a space for this mission to fulfill its intended role. I emphasize the importance of this point during my visit in all my meetings with stakeholders in Haiti. I encourage the authorities, as well as representatives of Haiti's political parties and civil society representatives, to surmount their differences, emphasizing that every stakeholder has a duty to work for the interests of the country and the people. Throughout my engagements, I reiterated the vital need to involve women and young people, especially girls, in an inclusive political process, as their views are foundational to ensuring the establishment of a functioning governance system. Lastly, I did not mince my words in categorically challenging the Haitian political elites to abandon their self-centered preoccupation and to prioritize instead the ordinary people of Haiti, who have endured too much turmoil and who deserve to be given a chance to succeed. I emphasize that Haiti belongs to them too, and that it is their responsibility as elites seeking office to fix the country so that young Haitians would have a guaranteed life chance at success. It was also underscored that solutions need to be homegrown Haitian solutions, with no impositions from outside, and the UN and the international community would be there to support and accompany the Haitian people along the way to sustainable development. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, as I conclude, I must say, however, that I returned from Haiti also with hope and with the full knowledge that while Haiti is facing extraordinary challenges, its future holds indomitable promise. Driving in the streets of Port-au-Prince, I saw visible signs of hope, sustained by the undying resilience and perseverance of the Haitian people, who seem to create inventive ways to meet the daily challenges. Haiti is not hopeless. There is, in my view, no shortage of potential in Haiti. And it is not too late that as the international community, we do something to accompany the Haitian people further. As we just marked the 75th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights last week, we must never forget that the rights and freedoms outlined therein are intrinsic to us all. As a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, this fact resonates loud with me at a deeply personal level. Haiti is an integral member of the Caribbean community. And more importantly, the people of the Caribbean have extraordinary admiration for the Haitian people, rooted in its pioneering and proud history of self-determination and independence. I came away thinking that the international community must continue to support, to show Haitian and other regional leaders that they are not alone in their concerns and commitment to the future of Haiti. I thank you.